We're going west, Weston, for Green Bay's debut at SoFi Stadium. Packers and Rams, time for final thoughts. Wes, what's at stake?
Well, Mike, the Packers trying to get back above 500 once again, but also trying to pick up that first win in the NFC. Now, we know if the Packers are going to be able to make a run here at the playoffs, you have to pick up these conference victories. This is a big one going up against the LA Rams.
Yeah, and absolutely. And there are a couple of streaks here that one, the Packers would like to keep going, another they would like to end. Green Bay has won 9 of the last 10 games against the Rams dating back to 2007. You'd obviously like to continue that. But the Packers haven't actually beaten the Rams in Los Angeles since 1966 when Vince Lombardi was the head coach. That's a streak you got to put an end to on Sunday. So who's heating up, presented by Aurora Heated Apparel?
Michael, I offer you Dontavian Wicks. Now, I know there were some plays that Tay wants back last week and things he has to learn from, but this guy is getting open at a prodigious rate so far this season. There are few in the NFL that have gained as much separation as Wicks. Being able to have those 5 catches in the second half, getting 2 more touchdowns on his resume, it looks like the Packers have avoided some disaster there with Christian Watson, but they could need Wicks to come up big in this game against the Rams.
Yeah, and on the defensive side of the ball, who else is there to go with besides safety Xavier McKinney? 1 interception in each of his first 4 games as a Green Bay Packer. He's the first player in franchise history to do that. The first player to have a streak of 4 straight games with an interception since Nick Collins in 2009. And there's only been 1 streak in team history of 5 straight games with an interception. Way back in 1943, a rookie named Irv Comp set the franchise record with 10 interceptions in a season with the streak of 5. Xavier McKinney, hot on his trail. Wes, I like to keep it as simple as possible, and in this game, for the Packers to win, they have to run the ball against the worst rushing defense in the league so far this season, and they have to keep the Rams kicking field goals. That's an offense that has struggled to put the ball in the end zone. The Packers have to keep them struggling.
Excellent points all around, Mike, and for me, the Green Bay Packers have to start fast in this one. 2 things go into that. 1, you can't fall into another 28-0 deficit like they did against the Vikings, but 2, the Rams also have struggled to get going early this season. Only 19 points through 4 games in the first half. The Green Bay Packers need to be able to push that pace early on and impose their will against LA.
Absolutely, and with that, we will sign off on this edition of Final Thoughts. Be sure to follow all of our coverage of Sunday's game from SoFi Stadium on Packers.com and on all of your social media channels. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the ballgame.